Nice.
Okay, hello everybody. How are you? Good to be here. Sorry you're a little bit late, but we've been on Miles to Smiles today, up north to see Jane's mum, and it is a long round trip, 360 odd miles. So it's a good 6 hour round trip, and obviously this I had to push back the live for today. But here we are, late and better than ever. That's for sure. Uh, Today is 14th, Wednesday, 14th of May. Hope everyone's been having a great day wherever you are. Hope you've also had a chance to listen to Chris's live today. I thought it was very good. I was listening in the car on the way down the motorway. I really enjoyed it today. I thought it was very, very good. So if you haven't had chance to listen to it, go and ahead and go to his channel or Marty's, and you will see that there. And obviously, any updates for Marty as well is on there. I had a look at the OES today. Nothing new there, but as always, please log in on a daily basis for any updates. That's where they're going to be. Are we going to see Ash this week? Don't know, is the honest answer to that. I know he's very, very busy. And when he's quiet like he is at the moment, that means he's busier than normal. And that's a good thing from our point of view. So as always, I try and bring something to the table that I think is pretty relevant, but more importantly, I think it's something that a lot of us have experienced or we are thinking of, and that is vindication. I mentioned it briefly yesterday that I am convinced, and it is my opinion, that our CEO, some of what he's doing is to vindicate himself from what has happened to him and what has been said about him and his family. I'm sure this is one of the driving forces for him. And it gave me the idea of bringing it up in its entirety today because I think many of us are in similar circumstances about vindication within our own lives. Now, before we get into what I'm thinking about, let's just have a look at what vindication is. Okay, it is the meaning of vindication, the action of clearing someone of blame or suspicion, i.e., I intend to work to ensure my full vindication. It's also proof that someone or something is right, reasonable, or justified. The results were interpreted as vindication of the company's policy. It also is vindication is a sweet thing. When you get vindication, you've been proven right or justified in doing something. Everyone accused of a crime craves vindication. Vindication is good, but it can only come after something bad, like being accused of doing something that you haven't done. This brings me nicely on to why I believe many of us crave vindication. We talked a long time ago about having stickers on the back of our cars, on the bumper saying, I told you so. This is kind of the same thing. Vindication is, in my opinion, what drives an awful lot of us with our journey of on passive and into the next phase. I believe that we all want to have that vindication of our conviction and belief in what we feel is right and what we think is the right thing to do. Why? Because so many people, loved ones, people close to us, friends, family, and others that are doing us a favor by letting us know that we're wrong. We want this vindication so that we can tell them they were wrong and I was right. Now, how do we go about getting that vindication? Well, that can only come from one direction and from one person, can't it? And that is from our CEO, Ash Mufareh. Why? Because he is the one that is going to give us the platform, to give us the necessary tools, products, services, etc., in the next phase, so that we have got that vindication that we can then go back to whoever it may be to say, here, I told you so. I told you you were wrong and I was right. Let's admit it. We've had an awful lot of flack and hassle from an awful lot of people on our individual journeys in on passive and into this next phase. That vindication is something that a lot of us are striving to have, because it will certainly help to shore up our integrity, our good name, our beliefs of what we are doing and why we are here. It's important. I certainly believe it is really is important, because I feel that I need to prove a point, not just for myself, but to everybody else as well. That is vindication on its own. It's also a drive for me, is that part of everything that I am doing that makes me strong, that keeps me going forward, is because I have a point to prove. And I'm convinced as well, this is where Ash is as well. That this is what keeps him very strong, is because he's got a point to prove, to vindicate himself, his family, his name, his reputation, all of the above. But we also fall into that box, don't we, in our own individual ways. It's a way of affirmation and confirmation that we were absolutely right in believing what we are believing in our CEO and the business and what is possible. It's not used so much these days. It's certainly used within the law of court of law an awful lot, because it's one of those words that drive people to get the desired outcome. I'm also convinced that the legal process that our CEO is in at the moment is part of that vindication. But also on our terms, on our circle that we have individually, there is certain people within our own personal circles that we really would like to show, so that we are vindicated from what they have said about us or advised about us, or however they give you some advice, tell you, show you, all of the above. But we know deep in our hearts that our choice and what we want to do is for us the right thing. But we actually want a bit of clarification as well. And that clarification is our vindication to these people, to say, I knew it. At the end of the day, we all have to have a little bit of faith, don't we? We all have to decide to lay our hat somewhere. We have to make that choice. We can't just keep jumping around all over the place, hoping for the best. Hope does not make things happen. That's just sitting there with your fingers crossed. Then, somebody or other, thank you for your super sticker. There you go. It is Ven Guyana. Thank you very much for your super sticker, my friend. That's very kind of you. Hope is not something that is going to vindicate you. Sitting there with your fingers crossed, it's not going to happen. It might, but the chances are it probably is not going to. This is why making the effort to do the right things is certainly going to help to vindicate yourself, because it's a positive step forward to doing exactly that. This is exactly what our CEO is doing. He has decided to literally grab the bull by the horns, to steer it in the direction so that he can make sure that everything that has been said about him, or the legal things that he is going through, the naysayers, the people who have tried to railroad him, all of the above, that he will be vindicated in the long run for exactly what he was trying to achieve. And in between, he passes that vindication on to us so that we can then spread that out to other people. Does that not make sense to you? Does it not make you think a little bit of the reasons behind why our CEO is so determined to make this a success? That he is so determined to do the right thing with the right tools, with the right team, with the right platform, with the right people around him, so that not only is he going to be vindicated for what people have said against him, but also we individually as well will be able to vindicate ourselves from what people have said to us. I've had relations of mine, a cousin, in fact, who, as a friend and family, warned me that what I was doing was completely wrong. He didn't want to see me get hurt, he said. That was a few years ago. He's got friends that he knows who know this, that, and the other. I don't pay any lip service to any of that. Why? Because I know in here, same as Jane does, that what we are doing is the right thing to do. Chris had a very good point on his show today about the business, about earning honest, clean money, not going down paths of earning money by ill gains and ill means. It means a lot to me to have something that I know is above board, that I can honestly go to other people and tell them about something that I firmly not only believe in, but also something that is going to make a huge difference for so many people, because it's finally going to give them the chance to earn money online the right way. This is all part of the vindication. This is all part of what is going on here, is that we've been saying it for such a long time, that what our CEO is trying to do here is the right thing. It's funny, really, isn't it, that some of the people who say the things that they say are the ones that do jump around all over the place. They don't stick to one thing. They are commission junkies, if you will. They are ones who just run around all over the place looking for the quick buck. That's not what this business is all about. It never has been what this business is all about. This business is about very simple mathematics. You own something, you sell it, you make a commission. Very easy mathematics. This goes on with one sale, with two sales, with one product, with two products, with three products, four products, five, however there's going to be. It doesn't really matter, but it makes an awful lot of business sense to me, because it's exactly what people understand. Very easy to get your head around. When people say, how's it work? I don't really understand how it all works. Well, it's easy. You buy the product, you own it, you can sell it, you make a commission. Boom. Very easy to understand. Is there going to be other things involved? Yes, there is. Okay. But that's the basis mathematics behind how it all works. That tells a massive story. Why? Because it's not about recruiting somebody and making money off the recruitment, and that's how you make your money. No, it's not. Many things out there are exactly that. This is why people jump from pillar to post all over the place, because it's all about getting people in so that you can make your referral from that person. Not this company, not this business. No. You're in it. You buy a product, you can resell that product, and you make a commission off the resale of the product that somebody has bought. Very easy. It's like selling a car. When a salesman sells a car, guess what he gets? A commission for the sale of that car. Easy mathematics. This is exactly the same with digital products and services, and there's going to be physical ones and all the rest of it as well. It's understandable for everybody to get their head around. So let's go all the way back again about why I believe that our CEO is do it or die attitude for this company. I firmly believe that a little bit of that is all to do with the vindication that he's going to have to so many people that he was right all along, that he is clearing his name, that he is actually doing exactly what he said he was going to do all those years ago. How sweet is that going to be? In fact, you don't even need to say anything. Just walk around with this massive, great big smile on your face all over the place. You don't have to say anything, do you? Because you look like you're the cat that's got the cream, walking around sky high, cloud nine, smile on your face. And people are going to say, what is with that guy? Why is he looking like that? Because he knows, or she knows, doesn't really matter, because they know in here, and that's really all that matters, isn't it? That you know, because you are the cat that has got the cream, because you are going to be the first through the door. I said to you the other day, how cool is it going to be the first in this business? Going to stack up, isn't it? Anyway, that's all I've got for you today. Short and sweet. Well, 18 minutes worth of short and sweet. I'll be back around tomorrow, Thursday, normal time, and tomorrow night as well. I'm on with Andy. I don't know if Gene's on with Andy tomorrow, but he asked me if I'd go on. So look out for OP Digital Blueprint. That's going to be on tomorrow at some point. And obviously that will be up on many of the channels as well. If it's not on mine, I'll put it on later anyway. That's it from me. Thank you so much for 280 plus coming on later. Maybe 1 p.m. Eastern is a good time. I don't know. I like it for me because it's 6 p.m. for me here in the UK. In fact, put it in the chat. Is this a good time for most people? And we will maybe change to this time because obviously it's hitting quite a lot of extra people than normal. So there you go. Anyway, that's it from me. Put it in the chat and I'll have a look. Patty Carpenter's saying yes, and Sandra is saying yes as well. Sandra Vincent. And Johnny is as well. Johnny, by the way, I like your videos you're putting up as well. Samson saying 6 is good. Kiana's there as well. Abdul's putting his fingers up or thumbs up. Tanya likes it. If Tanya likes it, that's it. That's all I need to know, really. If my secretary says it's a good idea, that's a good idea for me. So maybe we'll do that then. Have a look out for that time tomorrow. I like it. 6 o'clock's a lot easier for me to do it. I'll have a quick chat with Chris, actually, see what he thinks. Anyway, guys, that's it. See you all tomorrow. Is it going to be 11 a.m. or is it going to be at 1 p.m.? Who knows? But you'll find out tomorrow. That's it from me. Bye for now.